Good morning everyone, welcome to the TinyHoopers channel. Welcome for another day and another stream of development. And today it will be a bit different, because though I said that during the stream I will likely do a bit more of design, I will actually probably do a little bit more code today. So hello Sama. There you go again, how are you? I'm good, thank you. So it's cool to see you again for this week's streams. Welcome back, yeah. Yeah, so today it's gonna be like I said, like a different streams. I'll do a little bit more dev, and I think I changed the description of today's streams. And initially I plan to start to work on training mode, but I changed my mind, and because I was playing with the build again, and I just thought like, yeah, well, actually when you play one-on-one you don't have any result and stuff like that, right? You don't have any results, who won, how many points, how many 3-point shots and stuff like that. So I think I should definitely work on that, and maybe depending how it goes, it's something I can update. I can provide an update this week. Actually, it's not a far stretch. It's possible. I don't think it's gonna take 1 week. So I'll work on that a bit, like this morning, maybe this afternoon as well. And if everything goes well, then I'll update that, like I guess tomorrow, probably. So yeah, so that's the plan for at least for this stream right now. So as you can notice, my voice is really it's not great. I didn't sleep much well lately. I'll be fine, but yeah, my voice is not gonna be my voice is not that great initially, but it's gonna be even worse today. So please bear with me a bit. All right. So everything is ready. I have my Visual Studio Code here. Just one thing, I guess. So I increased the zooming part, because if I start to code with really small font and stuff, you're not gonna see anything. So just let me know if you can see well enough. Should be fine. Another thing is like, it's something I've been using right now, so you don't see it because it's on the right side, but I'm using now more and more Gemini. So for those who don't know, so AI. So I'm using it to help me prepare some code sometimes. So for example, and that's what I wanted to do. But today I'm not gonna use AI that much. It's not gonna be useful, but if I wanted to do like I initially planned and work on the training mode, so you know, like, so you start the game and you have a daily training. So you have, for example, layup, shooting, and stuff like that. Because I'm already using different modes, like, you know, when you play fan challenge, you have a dual zone mode, you have frenzy mode, you have 3-point, you have a free throw shooting as well. Those are what I call modes, and so they have a specific architecture with a JSON file. There's a JSON file that describe how the mode's gonna work with different settings. So this one is the mode versus, it's a configuration file for the 1v1, for example, with all the rules: initial duration, is there any out of bound, how much is the 2 points, 3 points, etc., etc. And so for the training, I would use something like that with also like one specific template file. And the idea for me was today to use AI to help me set up everything for training, and then I will take it from there. But I won't use it. I don't think so. But I will mostly I'm gonna do everything by hand. So that's for the UI. For the coding setup part, but so just before that, let's where is my controller? Okay, why is it not to have the controller? It's easier to test. So first off, let's see what we have. I don't know what I have, but for those who... Oh, TinyHoopers... Okay, yeah, okay. So I need to upgrade the version. So it's staging, so I need to deploy a new config. For version 2, yes, and for staging. So what I need to do, so right now I try to launch the application, but it told me there's a new version available, but it's basically what it means, like, because I'm working on a new version right now, you need a config dedicated to that version. So each new build has a configuration file on the server. So I need to create that, otherwise it's not gonna understand. Staging 042, okay. It doesn't start well, so why it's not working? Oh, right, it's here. Staging. Yeah, I know it exists, so you can ask me to rewrite it. No? Oh, no, it doesn't exist, yeah, it's new. Alright. So once it's gonna be done, I'll be able to start the game, should be. And just have a quick look at what we currently have. So yeah, so the new version, oh yeah, maybe I should mention that. So there's a new version available for Android, for sure, because it has been approved yesterday. And for iOS, it's still in review right now. So I will let you know on Discord once the version on iOS is available. Okay, so the configuration is ready. So those are, and I posted that on Discord. So those are all the new the fix and addition for the version 0.41. Okay. So should work. Yes. So new configuration file. Okay. Yeah, 0.42, but I don't need that anymore. So there will be nothing. Okay, continue. Fan challenge. Yeah, so that's something that's changed as well. And if you're an Android user, and you downloaded the latest version yesterday or this morning, then you will have that now. So that's the new format for the fan challenge screen. And that's what I mentioned before. I think I told everybody. I think I mentioned that in the last stream. I said like I didn't like the one that I was using so far. It was really using like really big images. I don't know. I didn't feel compact. I didn't like it, so I prefer this one way more. And actually, so you can have access to every challenge just by scrolling. There's no row or whatever. So I think it's better. And of course, there's all the logo of all the team that we that I made with the support of Usama, and that was cool. It was not all of them are that great. So the Oklahoma Storm, for example, Oklahoma City Thunder is not that great, but it's good enough for now, right? That's not much of a big deal. So. It's what's really cool, and then I will start to work a bit, but what's really cool is like people, even if I took time before making several updates, people are still playing a fan challenge, which is really cool. It will be time at some point to add some reward on that. Give reward to people, so I need to think about that, what it's gonna be. But yeah, so hope you like the new screen. Alright, so that's great. So let me connect my pad. Okay. All right. Let's do a quick one. 1v1. Okay. So this screen is a new one. So I don't know why this one is not working, but I'll check that later. But basically, that will be the screen that will show up every time you will start a new 1v1 with an NPC which is already on court, and right now, anyways, you don't use any energy or anything, but there will be some energy. So again, no worries, you'll be able to play anytime you want. It's like you will have access every time. And when you don't have if you don't have energy anymore, you can just watch how to say that, some advertising, reward video and stuff like that. But I'll make sure that it's not frustrating. It won't be. You'll be able to play as much as you want. You will be some part will be like, for example, instead of having full rewards, you will have it a bit less, maybe. This kind of thing. So I'm just gonna adjust something with my network, so hopefully it's not gonna destroy everything. Oh, okay. So, but if you have an issue with the stream, feel free to let me know. Alright, let's go. Yeah, the image is not showing up. What's going on with that? Okay. So the time is going down, everything is fixed, that's great. Okay, let me do that. And something I need to handle as well is like what happened. I think I'm not doing it. It's a handle. How do you say that? Draw game. If it's the time, it's 0-0, and the score it's the score is 1-1, for example. What happened? I'm not handling this case right now. Oh. Yeah, the character is a little bit more aggressive. Oh, somehow you will have to write in English because I don't understand Arabic. Okay. It's the NPC is way more aggressive now. Ah. Hopefully people's gonna like it. Okay, it's gonna destroy me. Wow, that's a nightmare. I'm getting destroyed. It's unbelievable. So, I mean, it's too much. I'm getting destroyed 41. I'm getting destroyed. It's gonna be too late. Ah, auto-translate. Yeah. I don't know about that. I didn't know it was a feature for Google. Okay, so I got destroyed 14-2. Alright. Well, so first I got destroyed 14-2. And the second is that yeah, I need a result screen, and I need to handle the same score, like draw game case. I didn't thought about that actually. So what happens if it's like, if you're playing against sorry, I can't shake my head that I just got destroyed by the NPC. Well, that sucked. But yeah, I mean, if you play against a NPC during shoot around, so it's really casual play and you have like 1 minute. If you have a draw game, what should it be at the end? Should it be like extra time, or the next who score win the matchup? Maybe. So maybe like 0-0, so extra time. Next point win. Yeah, sure, why not? Why not? Yeah. But first, let's manage the case where it's not the case, but I need to show the screen, right? I need to show the result, and the result is not gonna be the same screen result that I'm using so far. I'm using a screen result screen, a result screen right now. Play mode result. Okay. Ah, no, not that. Okay, let me do this. UI result, no, play mode result, okay. That's the one. So that's what I got. So this one, it's a special one, meaning, yeah, gold point who score win. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Even for during when you play against NPC during shoot around, I think that's fine. Like, okay, it's like 0-0. Maybe but the question again in that case is like it's 0-0. So who get the ball, right? Maybe the one the hooper who already have the ball should keep it. Yeah, maybe should keep it, and if you manage to, yeah, I do that. It's just extra time actually. I'll do that, and if people don't like it, they'll let me know anyway. Okay, all right. So I'm using this screen for results. So for example, if I do this, what's gonna happen? It's gonna crash, I think. No, it's not crashing. Cool. So I like it. So I'm gonna copy this one. I'm gonna copy this one, and I'm gonna use it as a base for the 1v1 match result. But what if there is no justice? The first who has the ball score easily. There is no chance for the other challenges. It's true. It's true. So one thing I like actually, it's something. So I wanted to do this. Hear me out. I wanted to add. Sorry, it's difficult to add. Like a rock paper scissors kind of mini game. I wanted to do that because I thought, like, for example, I wanted to. It's a mechanic. You know what? Maybe you know what? We're gonna do that. I wanted to add the mechanic so that, you know, before each game. Right now, it's the player get the balls, right? And that's fine, but actually, it's at some point I would rather have, like, you know, it's like a coin toss or whatever. But I wanted to add like a rock paper scissors at the beginning of the game, so that the one who's winning. So it's kind of fun, and the one who wins just get the ball. So if I work on that, and it's not that difficult, if I work on that, then I could use that to during extra time. So who's getting the rock paper scissors is getting the ball, and yeah, I think. But whether you do a coin toss or rock paper scissors, I like the rock paper scissors thing. Actually, I want to work on that. I'm changing the plan real time. Yeah. So let me know what you think about it, because you're right. Yeah, it's not fair. So rock paper scissors with animation, put. And by doing that, there's even interesting mechanic that I can add later, actually, based on that. Oh, I'm pumped. So, you know, we're gonna probably do some design again. Yay! Rock, paper, scissors. I like it. Instead of a coin toss. Rock, paper, scissors. Oh, it's a game, mini game. And maybe there's a... I'm having this. I can, because if I add this mechanic, I can use it for so many other things as well. Actually, right? So I woke up. I was not in great spirit, but I feel better now. Let me see what I can do with those characters. But I think there's a simple way of doing that, and I can have some kind of bubble. Oh, okay, all right. So let me get that. So I'm not showing my screen right now because I'm looking into my file. So that's not necessarily something I want to stream, so just give me a sec. Where is that? Where is it? It's here. TinyHoopers, asset, and I think I have something in the UI source. So is that icons? Icon sprite. So No, that's not the one. You can account, avatar. No, maybe MISC. Okay, I'm gonna look for it here. So how do you call that? Purple smiley emoticon. Yeah, it's emoticon actually. No, it's not. I'm looking for UI icon. No, so it's not. So what is that again? 3. Oh yeah, okay. UI game emo icon. So maybe I need to look for this one over here. Yes. Okay. So I have this. It's a ton of space actually. So, and I use this. Oh, okay. I created that as well. That's good. So I named it hero, but so what I can do, I can use that in the bubble actually, instead of having a real animation with paper characters doing that. Yeah, I think I'm for it. So, and I already have the goo as well. Oh, that's fun. It's kind of goo, right? Just I have this, but it's not the same. So okay, let me try. Because this one is a little bit small actually, and it's part of the animation. So rock paper scissors in TinyHoopers. So is that big enough? So for example, let's say rock, paper, and scissors. So scissors, maybe it's the easiest one. Scissor. How do I write scissor? It's not great. I'm not gonna necessarily do the same as what I see there, but just a good way to start. So yeah, this one is not that complicated actually. Should be fine. So let me see what I can do with that. One, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, of course 4. Why am I checking that? 1, 2, 3, 4, like this. I'm not gonna spend too much time in cleaning those, because the idea is to quickly try the mechanic actually. To determine who gets the ball in case of a tie, I think it's best to have 2 short periods. The first period determines who gets the ball. It's too much. So Okay, so rock, paper, scissors is a good mechanic to determine who gets the ball. In case of a tie, I think it's best to have 2 short periods. The first period determines who gets the ball, and in the second, the ball is passed directly to the other opponent. Ah! Yeah, so maybe a little bit like NFL, I guess. Like in the NFL, you have it's kind of like this. You have it's not you don't have 2 periods, but you have additional 5 or whatever amount of minutes, or there's no limited amount of time, and both of each teams has the opportunity to to get the ball, actually. Yeah, that sounds like a better idea, actually. I think I was just motivated and interested in having in working on the rock paper things. Yeah. As usual, I'm already going off track with those things. Okay, let me finish this one, and meanwhile I'm thinking about. Let me think about it. But that may be one easy way, and also more fair, maybe. You're breaking my dream, Osama. My dream of using the rock paper scissors to for everything. Can't believe you did that. Okay. Yeah, whatever, something like that. Well, this one stacks, but I guess it's more like this and whatever. Yeah, that's kind of big one, but yeah, that was the idea. Okay, keep thinking about it. Rock, paper, scissors, and yeah, it sounds like more fair, actually. You're right. Sometimes, that is indeed the problem with me. It's like a problem. It's not a problem, but I like to when something seems fun, then I prioritize that, which is cool. But sometimes it just doesn't make sense, or it's just like overthinking. So. Okay, whatever. And it's a little bit big. I like that to have something a bit cuter, right? Okay, I finished this one. At least it's done. But yeah, the mechanic of giving the ball to each hooper seems more fair. So I will do that. Yeah. And also, there's so many things to do on the 1v1. There's also, I need to limit the possession for each hoopers. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna finish that quick and not great. Yeah, this one's better. Just a bit. Yeah, ideally it shouldn't be like this actually. Not a bit like this. Okay. Yeah, well, that looks okay. Then at least I have the rock for when I want to add the mechanic. At least, but I think it's too... Okay. Okay, at least I've done this one. Fine. Yeah. So probably lack of sleep as well. So let me, you know what? Let's do it. So I need to see play mode, because this is the one who's dealing with it. So, and I will temporarily as well decrease the time. Position manager. Time. New timer, okay. So I'm gonna do this here. I'm gonna put like 2 seconds or whatever. 5 seconds. Because I have the ball, I can keep it for 5 seconds. So there's that. And here, so this is likely where I decide what to do next. Time up connect on time up, so that's here. So instead of showing time up, I can do whatever. And this is where I should, for example, I'm gonna put it here, but I need to check the score. Do I have access to the score here? Score info on the team side. Great, very good. Home, okay, great. But that's not good because I'm using strings like that. I shouldn't do that. That's terrible, right? I should have constant for that. That's very terrible. Look at this. It's not good. Let me add that quickly. How does it work again? Instead of having always maintaining the normal speed, we would implement a monetary feature where if a player scores 3 consecutive goals, they receive a speed boost. Yeah, I have to be careful with that. They receive a speed boost. We would also add some effect behind the player. So players and everything, yes, players take up. Having like effect, showing different kind of particle effect and stuff like that, that's totally fine. But having speed boost and stuff like that, it's very important to have first a really understanding of the overall, like what are the other effects or the the other effect that there is during the game, right? You can do that, but the game is you have, and maybe you don't know actually because I'm not talking about that much, but there's each player is gonna have attributes with some speeds and stuff like that. So I could do that. In itself, it's not an issue, but the idea for me would be to do those kind of things based on depending on the player progression. So you're supposed to have at some point daily training when you play against NPC to receive experience, and with experience then you're gonna level up, and level up is gonna give you a skill point, and with the skill points, depending on whatever attribute you want to improve, if you want to put some not skill point but attribute point, for example, in speeds, then you can increase your speeds. And depending on the level of the speeds you have, then you have access to additional skill for the speed, so you can decide. And one of them would be, okay, because you reach level 2 of speed, you have access to the skill or passive skills like increase speeds after three shots, for example. So those things are automatic, but this should be part of the overall skill and attribute system. So what you're saying is it's totally fine, but it shouldn't be like automatic. It should be because you have received experience points during your training, and so you decide to put some points or whatever in your speeds, and because your speeds have improve or level up enough, because you reach level to maximum 3, oh no, it's not maximum, it's like level 10 or whatever, you reach level 5, then now you have access to that skill, a passive skill or active skill. And the one you mentioned would be a passive skill. Like, and if you unlock it, then you will say, okay, now, from now on, after 3 consecutive med shot, then your speeds are increased. So it has to be done in that logic. To the basket when the goal is scored or miss. Yeah. So actually, I think what you mean is that's something I need to do. Like add some kind of impact. When you score the basket, you already have some effect already. You already have that. But when you miss, there's no effect. And so I think it's important to have an effect when the ball collide with the backboard or collide with the rim, right? And I'm not doing any of those right now, so I need to do that. Who knows? Like if I works well enough today, maybe I have time to do that. Yes, I wanted to do constant. I don't remember how to do the constant anymore. Okay. I'm not. Can I use that here? Yeah, should be. Should be able to. Why is it not working? I don't know, but I'm gonna do this. Okay. So now, Steam score. So I have access to the score with this, right? So, here. Home team. Call away team. Then, for sure, anyway, we're doing a pause, but we're not showing the same thing. So, for example, extra time. And I need to have a better design for those kind of things, by the way. And I need to cut message shown, and I need to start extra time. I like the way I did the system, is really cool. So I don't like some stuff I do architecture wise, sometimes it's not that great. But I work, well, at the very beginning, but with the time everything is well set up, so that I can easily do those kind of things. So now I can set up extra time. So that's really cool. The effect should be varied to avoid repetition, which is more, yeah, of course, yeah. Depending on what it is. The size, but it's like particle effect. Everything, usually those are pretty random actually. So, show results. Oh yeah, so show results. So I can show the results, but right now I end it really easily actually. End it, well, dot false. Okay. Really cool. So I will be able to show the result easily. Sorry, still lack of sleep. Okay, I want to quickly check this one anyway first. So 5 seconds. I like this screen. It's not that, maybe it's not that great here, but 1v1, yes, let's do it.